Alright, welcome to Elk Shape YouTube channel. We are going to show you how I like to make my arrows for the 2017 season. First, I'm going to start off with 36 shafts, Easton Archery Full Metal Jackets. Those are my preference. They're hard hitting. Full Metal Jacket is a carbon tube wrapped with aluminum. I go with a 340 spine. I could probably, if I checked my charts on the back of the box, based on my draw weight, draw length, I could definitely go for 400 spine, but I'm gonna go 340 just because I'm on that bubble, and if you're on the bubble, I like to go a little bit more stiffer. So that's what that 340 means, stiffer spine. Anyways, so we take the 36 arrows and then we cut them. I have a saw in the back, cut them down to 26 inches and a fourth. My draw length is 27. That's just shaft to shaft. Once we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and clean the shaft real well and sand down where we made our cut with the tool that comes with your shafts, made from Easton, like a little grinding rock, if you will. You also can use a tool from G5 that I do that one as well. And then make sure you clean with rubbing alcohol or acetone. I like rubbing alcohol, I think it dries faster, and get all that extra carbon residue cleaned out. You need a super clean shaft. I usually wrap my arrows. This year I'm wrapping my arrows just where the fletching will make contact with the shaft. So I cut my boning wraps down significantly so they're just a touch over 2 inches. And then I did all 36 arrows as far as getting the wrap. And then I went ahead and glued using a boning fletching device. Basically it's a 3 to 5 degree, I think it's 3, offset, but they're straight, so they're not helical. They're not gonna cause extra spin. They're just straight 3 fletch, 3 to 5 degree offset. Some people like to do helical, which is fine. Some people like to do 4 fletch, and then they can do the same type of different degrees and whatnot. So me, I'm a 3 fletch, 2-inch blazer, 3 to 5 degree offset. Use the boning fletching device. Pretty straightforward. Now when you're doing your glue, I use boning glue. When you're gonna glue your vein, you wanna put a little bit of dot on the ends and then just use that glue to smear it. If you use too much glue, it's gonna get in and all over your fletching device, and you're gonna have to clean that every couple arrows if you go too much glue. You should be able to find that sweet spot where you just put enough glue and cover all the surface. Let it sit there for maybe 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Take it out. What I like to do is put a dot of glue on the ends of all the fletching. So I'll just do a dot on the top part, let it dry, flip the arrow over, and where the end of the fletch hits the shaft, I like to put a dot of glue there. Once that's dried, and that's the stage we're at now, I got all these arrows that are ready for an insert. So these are Easton inserts, brass. So you can have an option of 75 grains or 50 grains. Now keep in mind, for the Full Metal Jackets, your stock insert's gonna weigh 15 grains. So what I'll do is, instead of doing a 75 grain brass insert, I'm gonna snap that part off and go with 50 grains. I feel like that'll give me an additional 35 grains up front. So I hold that and it snaps really easy, no effort at all. And so now I have my 50 grains. And let me show you how I put these in. So you can use the epoxy that comes with. I've noticed that the Gorilla Glue has really kicked ass for me, and it's a lot easier. So here's what you want to do. Have yourself some Gorilla Glue and make sure that you get every little groove. Saturated and spread out. Okay. Now, what I like to do, hold on, Amy. It's my daughter. Go here and get it almost all the way in there. And then I just take the glue, excess glue. And you can see the brass insert still not in there. Use your tool that comes with it. Pop out, dry any excess glue. I'll even sometimes get a little dab in the middle of the insert. And there you have it. And I'll hold it upside down and let it dry for 24 to, I usually go 48 hours before I shoot it. And there you have the finished product. The last part you'll see on this video is we'll weigh all the arrows, and then we will index the arrows and index the nocks.